What's up, guys? Welcome to Green Rhino Project, and this is gonna be an update I've been meaning to do, and I hope this all turns out right. Mic'd up, you know, trying to step it up a little bit in my video content, but the shark, okay, I think it's got a bad rap. I think people are really just kind of hearing one person's experience and just spreading it like the flu, right? That's what this whole world's like now anyways, right? Listen, guys, I purchased this 10-inch CRB here. It's a shark. Okay, the shark itself, right, the brand. And my main concern was 10 inches. If you know me, right, I'm about efficiency. So if I'm gonna buy something, and as long as the price is right, it's gonna be, you know, a wider, say, as far as vacuums, as far as CRBs, even wands, right? Just a wider path, the quicker you can get the job done. So my only discrepancy about this was the width, okay? I've been using it, but the reason why I did get it, right, even though it's a 10-inch, is because of the weight. That's the only reason why, or else I would have got the 14-inch, right? Or I'm not sure whether it's 14 or 15-inch. And the only reason why I got this anyway, because I have the multi-wash. It's at the shop. By the way, I got a new office now, so I'm filming at home right now, but Green Rhino Academy, you can get your in-person training now. So link below all my videos for that. Powerflight, multi-wash, right? I started out using that as a CRB. It also cleans hardwood floor. So, you know, I still love that machine, but the only problem is it's pretty heavy, okay? And I don't want my guys, people working with me, my wife or son or anybody else, hurting their back, bringing it in and out of the van. There's ramps. I got a ramp, but you know, it just takes up a lot of room too. So my deal was just go ahead and get something a little bit lighter they can do. All right. So let's just go through this machine and I'll tell you the features I love about it. Okay. And then I'm going to tell you the reason why a lot of people are bashing this little thing right here. And where I'm going to tell you why they're just running with the sheep on that, on their opinion on that, because it's not about the machine, it's about the technique and what the operators are doing to the machine. So what I like about this machine, first off, it is light. Second off, wheels. Nice wheels too, look, right? Okay, on the Powerflight, they're kind of small, so the wheels aren't too good. So that's one thing I didn't like about the Powerflight. Got the tray right here. Comes off easily. Put that here. Push a button. Comes off. Empty it out. Catches debris and whatnot in the carpet, pet hair, stuff like that. So love that, okay? One thing I did do for the wheels, because they kept on coming off, the assembly it came with, not 230, sturdy, and I lost one of the screws. So what I ended up doing is going ahead and drilling some holes in there and putting some, you know, permanent screws in there to where it doesn't come off. It just always needs to be on there. There's no reason why it shouldn't always be on there. So I just made it permanent. So that's one thing I would do if you've thinking about getting one of these things, is go ahead and make those permanent, because having wheels it's awesome. You know, the tray, that's fine. Take it on, take it off. Not a problem. You're gonna need to do that anyway, because you got to empty it. The cord's a decent length. What people complain about is the belt. They say they gotta change the belt like couple times a month. Okay, the belt, let me see if I still have those here. I think I did take those to the other building. Yeah, I did take those to the other building. But guess what? It came with 2 extra belts. I still have 2 extra belts. I've had this machine for, I don't know, a year and a half now. I've never had to change the belt. I wonder why. I wonder why I haven't had to change the belt. Yet other people are spreading this stuff like the flu on the internet that they go to belts like crazy. No, it's not the machine, guys. It's you. All right? What do we do when we carpet clean? First thing we do is we vacuum, right? So vacuum. Okay? Pick up all the stuff that could jam up the brushes, get stuck, and break the belt. So that's what's going on, guys. If people are not, they're just hacking it. They're going through there and scrubbing everything before they even vacuum or something. I don't know. But they're picking up things and it's going to break the belt. We always vacuum or make sure it's vacuumed before we got there. And just kind of look where you're scrubbing. Make sure you don't pick anything up, right? And you're not going to break the belt. I've had this over a year and I've never broke a belt. Everybody was talking about how they're trash. Get Australian. Pay twice as much, get Australian, because these things break belts all the time. No, you're breaking the belt. These aren't breaking the belt. Okay. So, do I recommend a Shark? Definitely. Hasn't did me wrong, man. As far as the size, if you're not worried about the weight, go ahead and get the bigger one. These versus Australian CRBs are half the price. Are pretty close to that. And you're just scrubbing the carpet, you know? Get different brushes for tile and this and that. But I usually just only use this for carpet. I do have the, I got this little Namco. A little Namco. All right, this is a good machine right here, but you don't want to scrub carpet with it because you will strip the gears out. Because it's not made for that, just hard floors. Trust me, when I bought it, I was scrubbing carpet with it, and these are plastic gears, no good. So hard floors, fine. But I do do a lot of pre-scrubbing with these. Those are tile brushes. So this is my smaller tile job agitator. Great machine. And I do have brushes for like hard floors and stuff like that, so that you can clean hardwood floors and stuff like that. They do got a new one now. I guess it's battery powered, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, then I have the bigger stuff, more rotary brush machine for scrubbing larger jobs, like, you know, large tile jobs going through there. It's battery powered. It's awesome. If you watch my channel, you probably see me use it. So yeah, so this is the final conclusion, guys. Don't just fall into the sheep's path. Don't just do a little research and really think about stuff like operator error. And you might save some money. So, love this product. Mytee Shark 10-inch. I think Mark Sager uses one of these. He loves it, you know. And I like it too. I just wish it was a little wider, but then again, you got the trade-off, you know. Yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think. You got one of these things? You got some complaints about it? Let me know below. But if you're breaking belts all the time, you're probably thinking to yourself, am I vacuuming? Am I really looking where? You're probably not going to even comment. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hey, I'm gonna start filming a lot more on machines and stuff like that, educating you guys on the stuff that I've been using, the stuff that I've had experience in. And I got a lot of tools because I've been going through them just like you guys are going to or have already been. All right, so it's good to watch other people and see what their opinion is before you actually purchase. It might save you a lot of money, all right? Or a lot of headache, either one. See you in the next one.